All right.
Okay.
May the best man win, Aggie.
I'm ready. Yep.
Do I have to? Can I minimize Discord, or does it have to be open for some reason?
I think
you should be able to minimize it.
Doing anything right? Okay, cool. All right.
All right, then I'm moving you guys in. Good luck.
Good luck. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, baby. Dude, the worst part is waiting for the countdown to start. You can start at any moment. My God. Yeah, Bob. I need this dub. I need this dub to keep up with MPT and Chris. They're both 2-1 now. And I am 1-1 right now. If I win this, we're all three of us 2-1, and we form like a perfect like Pokemon-ass type chart matchup. Rock, paper, scissors, go. Okay, okay, whatever. You know what I mean. Death Rider. Oh. Okay. Hegapod's Bloodfiend Arm, NPC Invader, Curseblade Assassin in the corner, Megalocross in the other corner. Larval Tears, okay. Black Knight Boss, wow, lots of options. Oh, I need to minimize my chat, right, okay. I mean, you guys are 2 minutes delayed, but minimize it anyway. Okay. Goodbye, chat.
But I can also that you're not then why not? I am Carly.
Yeah, it's a classic great katana board. Just like the rest of them. Can I go for the early grab play? I think I kind of liked that last time. It's a little nerve-wracking because then you can't actually level the stats to wield, but also don't have to come back to get a physic flask online. Make it nighttime in case we go larval tier. Okay, how do we want to do this? Megalocross is the obvious play. But larval tier into Bloodfiend Arm is a lot of pressure. I think we stay with Megalocross. And then I would have to get one of these if she goes Bloodfiend Arm. I don't know if I can get Black Knight Boss in time. If I could, obviously that's really good. I think she's gonna go larval tier Bloodfiend Arm. So maybe these three are kind of the vibe. There's Pot over there too. Is Megalocross giving up too much? I don't think so. I don't know exactly where larval tiers are outside of the three that you'd normally grab. I wonder if there's some I could grab on the way to Megalocrosses that like aren't optimal, but if she doesn't rush it, maybe I could pick that up after. Although I really don't want to waste any time going for Megalocross. I'd like to play this square correctly off the bat, you have to hard rush. Okay, looked at it. This will set up for Black Knight boss. I mean, if she rushes Black Knight boss, we'll get there first, but... getting that Skidoo fragment might be a mistake. If we're racing on it, I mean, I really like to just gun it hard. Make 0 detours, even if they're really minor like that. Because this is like a devastating snipe if it happens. Oh, it's nighttime, fuck. Okay. Do, 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 do. Oh, right, but, if I want to go Black Knight afterward, I have to land up here. Oh. You should really go around. I'm playing risky. She either has to not be going for this, or greed's the same amount or more than me. That's maybe a fuck up. We'll see. If I lose the square, at least I know that I have some amount of advantage on Black Knight. Which is probably what I should do next. Yeah, just don't. We can skip that grace at least. Larval tier, okay. Okay, well, that makes me feel better. I feel like that was slow for larval tier though. Just like get Great Katana. I mean, that's not that big a detour. Okay. I'm expecting Bloodfiend Arm and Pod from her next. I wonder if I could go Curseblade Assassin into Forge and Kindred cookbooks. Like, maybe.
You're no mad loud, you're...
I think it's too risky. She has Prio on Kindred Cookbook. Oh, I got a Skidoo. I mean, I don't have to, but should probably Skidoo. Ah! Okay. Holy hyper over. Okay. Okay. Go for Curseblade now. Okay. Jesus! Okay! I should have greeted. I think if I greeted, he would have bled. And, died. What a nightmare enemy. I'm just gonna go for it again. I don't think she's doing it right now. I don't know what she is doing, though. Okay. Possible Blood Fiend incident? Took a little bit. Oh, well, I guess maybe she had to level up her weapon still. But I mean, that still took too long. Their incident, or she did something else? Okay, one. What? Okay. I mean, from what she's done, she hasn't gone to Altus like at all yet. So that gives me a lot of positional advantage here. Yeah. I feel like she'd be going for Kindred Cookbooks right now. I wonder if I can still block it though. Because like she is the one by Prospect Town. But then unless I'm forgetting a bug location, I think the other one you'd go to is over here. Which I'd be closer to this one. If I get that square, she's in a horrible spot. Because then it's either Forges or Letta. Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's smart. That's very smart. Oh. I think I need to acquire a letter room. Like, well...
I'm led, but you two, then you must. But while I might try.
Shit.
I can read, I could have thought. Right, those are but.
So my concern is if she's going forward right now.
Surely. But for the impaled invent, how could I revenge?
Actually, no. Hold on. I could snipe the legendary Ash, I think. If she goes for the Forge and I go for the Ash, but maybe I just wasted enough time there. If she gets this, I'm gonna assume she got it via the Forge, because I don't know if she knows where the other one is. Okay, squirrel, Jesus Christ. I don't know if there's a kindred I don't know about, or if she got to that church one before me. I can't think of any other one. Besides the one you'd have to heal, but obviously she didn't do that. I feel like there must be some other one. I don't know if she'd be able to do that in time. Unless she had progress. Which maybe she did. Is there any reason to ever come back here again? I don't think so. Ooh. Okay, I needed that block really bad. I should have not even gone this way yet to potentially Kindred Cookbook. And just gotten the legendary Ash via Forge instead. To just preemptively block it and get Forge progress. Oh well, luckily got away with it anyway. If I got hanging pop bell bearings, that'd actually give me so much pressure. That's 3 lines threatened. I'm not going towards bots right now, though. I think I'll pivot to it once I get to the next Gris. It's not too big a time commitment. And if I actually get it, that's a huge reward. Yeah. Okay, well there you go. Okay. Maybe I should just roll on it. Just to get the block. Yeah.
Celestial.
Set up letter room a little bit.
The whole I'm one with the enchant on the other hand. Perhaps you can allow me some. It took me, and I believe it. If he were but vengeance, and one kindly make, even if it is lineage.
Okay. Rolana, I don't think will give me enough for 300k. It probably would have if I didn't just spend all my money. That was kind of dumb. Should have thought about that. Zero chance I do this hitless, but I guess I'll try. I'm not gonna reset for it though. I'm pretty sure I could squeeze in an extra R1 there. Oh, she did letter. Wow. Okay. What? Oh, that's a scam. Okay. I actually maybe could have been able to hitlist this. That's a straight up scam. God, dude. We're on a phase 2 moment. Okay. How much did that give me? Yeah, not enough. I need to go south. Really not that much in Shadowkeep. I can Mimic Grace after Ancient Dragon, man. There's actually so many things south. I'm surprised she got Letter Rune already. She has more map presence than I thought she did. Because I don't think she would have gone through Hippo for that. So she's also been to Church District? I guess. Oh, I should have killed ADM. What am I doing? The invader version, I mean. I feel like that's likely to be our next move anyway. Actually, yeah, because let it counts. Yeah. Okay. Well, then that's probably just gone anyway. I'm getting a little cooked. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm losing, but I'm not winning. Holy stall, dude. What is he doing? Okay. I mean, that doesn't help with level 85, but I I don't think level 85 is going to be super relevant. Do I have any money besides... Yes. Okay, perfect. I think that's 40,000, and I need 35,000 to buy a Sacred Webblade and Deathrite Bird. If I get Perfumed Oil, then Deathrite Bird, we're cooking. Yeah, she doesn't really have any equivalent bingo threat. She's maybe going to block it. Which is why I'm gonna go for Perfumed Oil first, I think. That opens up the column for me too. I feel like I read this board wrong. There's a lot more reason to go south than north. I don't know why I committed so much time going north. I guess she did too, though, if she got Let a Rune. So maybe it's fine. Okay. That's continuing to go north. This might be a sneaky bingus. I feel like her getting that square really tells me that she's not threatening any of these 3 squares right now either. She'll potentially lock herself out of Florisax too. If she does like more. Unless she set it up beforehand. Boom. Okay. Cool.
Well, you're back. Goodbye.
Give me that. I had that. I didn't even need to do that. I always forget about shit like that. Shit. Oh well, still a good play. incredible move. An absolutely incredible move. Very cool. Oh my god, bro. Whatever, that's fine. What a nightmare. Hello? Okay. Jesus, bro. Okay, now the question is... is she actually gonna block that or not? And I kind of think yes. She hasn't done other things. I'm gonna head that direction. If by the time I get there, she still hasn't marked something, I don't think I'm gonna go for it. But if she does... then we'll ball. Because I expect her to do NPC invaders. Because she technically already has one. But she didn't, so she's making some sort of proactive play. I mean, between Death Ray Bird and Cinesax, those both suck ass. But like maybe I sniped her on Death Wyvern. I don't mind doing all this walking because it gets me to transformation as well. So even if I don't pursue Cinesex, it's still good. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think that's just the green light to Cinesex. Set up Dragon Katana Fort. Okay.
Well, I took you no matter how you're up.
Well, you're...
You.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay. Great start. It's fine. It's fine. I have a little time. I really should have bought the Crimson Flask. Talisman. Oh god, I don't have fucking... Ah! Okay. Jeez Louise. Oh, that was stressful. That was stressful. Okay. Good stuff. I wonder if Park was going for it, and if she was close. I mean, she had to go for it, I guess. On to the interview.
Aggie, welcome on in. GG's, good sir.
Well
GG.
done.
Thank you, thank you.
That was a very interesting match. There's a lot of cool choices that were happening here. Can you walk us through a little bit of your early game thought process and what you were planning for?
Yeah, so early game, I was actually pretty conflicted on if I wanted to do Michalacross or do what Parky did and just kind of synergize the larval tier, Bloodfiend Arm, Pop Bell Bearing. I ended up doing Michalacross just because I thought maybe it'd be best to just get the map presence. I feel like generally the Michalacross square always pays off. So I did that, and then, yeah, after that, I kind of pushed north, but I think that was a misplay, because, like, as soon as I looked at the board harder, I realized south is much, much better. So then, yeah, later we turned south and just got a quick bingus.
Yeah, gotcha. That was definitely a pretty devastating diagonal. When exactly did you realize that diagonal had like potential? Was it after the Curse Blades that you picked up?
No, I didn't realize it that early. I was going... Well, originally I wanted to just, like, block her row 4 with either Letter Rune or Rolana. And then she ended up getting Letter Rune, so then I was going Rolana instead. And then that put me close to 300k, and I'm like, well, you know, if I get 300k, and then I can, like, get the rest of the runes I need from Ancient Dragon Man, and then maybe just blitz the rest of it. And it worked out.
Yeah. No, 100%. Let me bring in Parky here as well. We'll talk a little bit more about early and mid-game choices. Welcome in, Parky. GG's, by the way.
Hello.
GG.
GG's, Aggie. Nice work.
GG's.
I saw the reaction as soon as you realized that diagonal was actually an issue, Parky. I'm assuming at first you thought that, like, hey, Senisax is there. Yeah, I don't really have to worry about that. And then realized that that was a full-on threat. Is that kind of like what happened there?
Yeah, I have that issue a lot. Like you can't, like, honestly, at least for me, when you start a game, you can't, like, look at a line with Senisax and be like, yeah, that's something I'm going to worry about, right? You got to worry about the other things. So my whole thing was, I was actually, I don't know what it looked like from your perspective, but I actually had a game plan and I did it, and I was actually really proud of what I was doing. And then I was like, yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. I've blocked off all of his lines, whatever. And I was eventually gonna, like, consider going for Oil of Renar, or, I mean, I was gonna go Rolana, obviously, but he got that. No, I mean, that's not even on the diagonal. I don't know, whatever. I don't know how long he was prepping that diagonal for, but yeah, I literally, like, when I see Senisax, in my head, it's like, why would anyone ever, like, do a line with this? So it just, like, completely vanished from my memory. I looked at the other diagonal, like, I looked at everything, and I was like, okay, I know. And, like, you guys saw me prepping Iris of Grace. Like, I was like so looking at every single line except for that diagonal, and I just cannot believe that I missed it. And, like, immediately I was like, yeah, I deserve to lose this.
I mean, to be fair, both of your guys' early games was really, really fun to watch and was really good prep from both of you guys. You know, going for the Larval Tier Cookbook combo, you know, into Bloodfiend's Arms. And then also, both of you guys kind of, I would say, dancing around the unique NPC invaders. That was longer on the board than I expected, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why? I think for Aggy, I guess the diagonal was a bit more important. But I'm not too sure. That was still, like, really long on the board. Like, what's the reason for both of you guys that it was kind of like a little bit longer there, I guess? Because remember, that's a pretty rushed square, I feel like.
I just didn't feel like it was in a spot on the board that I, like, super cared about. And once she got Letter Rune, I mean, that's already progress towards it, so that just didn't bother contesting by then.
I mean, yeah, for me, I also didn't really think it was that important. I mean, I did obviously think it was important, kind of, for, like, column 4. But, like, I don't know. My whole thing was I was going for Iris of Grace, and I was like, okay, I got Letter Rune. And I had to actually Google on the Bingo Brawlers website if that counted as an NPC invader, because I remember one of them did, and I didn't remember which one. But, yeah, so then I was like, okay, on the way to Iris of Grace, and, like, I had, like, this insane synergy play with, like, heal the Kindred, then kill the Kindred, then get the Quailine, get the Moor, like, all this really great stuff. And it was, I mean, and then, so that was my plan. I was gonna just get NPC invader, like, while I was getting everything else there. And so I was eventually planning to get it. I didn't even know Aggy cared about that square, because I already had the diagonal and I already had the column 2 block, and I guess column 4 mattered a little bit, but I don't know. I'm pretty bummed about that diagonal. I didn't see it. That's so annoying. So Aggy, what was, like, were there snipes? Like, was my game plan relevant at all, or were you always looking at that diagonal?
No, I mean, the diagonal was a pretty late development for me. I feel like we both did not value going south enough on this board. There's, like, a lot of southern things. And yeah, I mean, for like the early and mid game, I was actually a little scared because like you had some real threats for bingo. Like I was worried I wasn't gonna be able to get the legendary Ash block, and then I would have to do, I guess, Death Riper, which I ended up doing anyway. But yeah, that was good. The pop bell ring was good. I was about to go get that when you marked the square.
Yeah, my plan from the start was to okay, so I gave you Mikkel across, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go larval tier, and I love Prospect Town plays. I don't know why. To me, that's like the weeping plays in the base game. So I was like so stoked to see all this here, and I was like, yeah, let me put pressure on column 3 so that he goes Deathray Bird because I don't like Deathray Bird, and then row 4 seemed nice enough. I was like, maybe I'll put pressure on both of those, and then I will just like go whichever one ends up working out for me. You got Rolana really quickly. I didn't expect that. I should have.
It was almost hitless too. I got memed on the
really?
phase transition. She like didn't do the move and just slapped
that's
me.
why you don't do that. Everyone's like, Parky, go forward for the fire move. She literally fakes it every time.
But no, it wasn't even that. It was just like a random other move. It wasn't even the fire or the blue.
Whatever.
When it came to Legendary Ash Summon, by the way, you didn't go for the Forge, but instead went for Ornus, which is technically faster, but I'm assuming, were you just not really considering the throwing attacks, I guess, for the shield?
Well, no, I was concerned that she was going for it, and I was like, well, okay, the only way I can maybe get this is if I just go for the Ash itself.
The faster one? Yeah.
Because I really needed to block the column.
Did you get that before Pop Bellbearing?
I think so, yeah. Right. No,
no,
I did.
No, you did get it before.
Yes,
okay, so yeah, I was scared of that line anyway, so I went for Pop Bellbearing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, whatever. So I'm like, I guess in summary, like I'm pretty happy with everything I did here. I don't really think I could have done anything different. Like I achieved everything I wanted to achieve. It's just literally that sneaky ass diagonal. You also got the Memory of Grace so fast. I thought that was like a later game thing. I guess.
It was just Rolana plus Ancient Dragon Man.
Yeah, there's a lot of money if we go for big. Yeah, we'll go for big boss fights early on. You can definitely get some good money.
Yeah.
Like even like Golden Hippo gives like 220k or something.
Yeah.
I feel like Senisax, maybe in like a different universe, I could have actually gotten that from you, but I knew you had priority. I feel like if I was really good at that fight, and you were like a little more unfortunate, I could have done that over you, but
I actually considered not doing it. So as I was on my way there, I was like, okay, if she marks a different square, I'm just gonna go for it. And if she doesn't mark, then maybe she's been working towards it this whole time.
Yeah, I did.
And then he marked NPC Invaders, so.
Well, I marked NPC Invader because of Ancient Dragon Man Invader, and I was like, I actually thought you were gonna get that anyway. Otherwise, I maybe would have skipped that Invader. But I thought you were gonna go Senisax anyway, so I was like, okay, well, I don't really have a choice here. I didn't think you'd bluff it at all because I feel like I hate that more than a lot of other players hate that square now. I beat Senisax one time in my whole life in my casual playthrough. I hate that boss, and Aggie knows it. We actually talked about Senisax before this game, so I was like,
it's true.
Aggie.
I was kind of curious. I was gonna ask, like, does he know that that's like a big, I guess, weak spot, and just like intentionally like would really push that because he knew that was maybe.
I feel like you probably didn't do that on purpose just to bother me, but
nah, it kind of just worked out that way.
Yeah. And you know what? For everyone who says Aggie takes it easy on me, here you go. He forced me to do my least favorite square. So either way,
no, that was great gameplay
it was a lot of fun. This is the kind of board that I had a lot of fun like thinking with and trying to make cool synergies with, and it was a really fun game, regardless of the fact that I was literally just blind. But whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it was great gameplay from both of you guys, truly. The great choices from both of you guys. I think some of the plays, and especially some of the synergy plays that you try to pull off Parky, I think were great, for sure. The only thing I was surprised by was obviously the Legendary Ash Summon pick. It does make sense, though, that if you are trying to make up time, you aren't going to go for the Forge. But having 2 Forges on the board with throwing attacks and then also Legendary Ash, it seemed like something that you're really trying to push, I guess, in that regard. But also makes sense, obviously, that if you think you're going to be contested, they're going to go for Ornus instead.
I feel like it's not that much faster, though. Like, for a board like this, I feel like it's really not that much faster to get the bird, unless, like, it was literally a square that both of you guys were for sure contesting.
It's a good chunk.
It's pretty decently faster.
Yeah. I would say like 15 seconds, 15, 20 seconds around there. It could definitely make a huge difference if it's like a race, for sure.
Yeah. I will say another issue that with the diagonal there is like I was trying to play opposite to how I played Chris. So like Chris, I obviously played way defensively and it didn't work out. And I was like, okay, let me just play offensively here, and it actually was working out. But then for that reason, I was like a little less concerned of what he was doing, and I think that was also a little bit of a problem there. So I got to find like a nice middle ground or something.
There's definitely a balance for sure of like being aggressive but still keeping an eye out type of thing for sure. But I mean, it was still a great place for both of you guys. It was generally like a really good match.
Cool.
GG's to both of you. Aggie, we'll see you tomorrow morning versus Blanks tomorrow. That'll be your next match. Good luck to you on that. Parky, we'll see you next week, I believe, for your next match. And yeah, thanks so much for playing today, guys. And I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday, all right?
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.